Hello everybody, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit with SteamPunk Spells papers. How fab are these? I've got the patterns and solids, gorgeous little book, well cut into now, and I keep all my bits so they're all in there just in case. The 8x8 papers, and then the pockets. As you can see, I've taken quite a few out of them. The flowers, gorgeous flowers, and the banners, and a little one of the 3x5 matchbook boxes from Graphic 45. And this is what I've made. I love making in miniature, and this is a little mini album out of the matchbook box. So let me show you what I did first with it. It's just the cover, the slidey bit that comes off. I've kept the inside to do something else with. And the first thing I did was to cut along the bottom edge, bottom right hand edge, so that the box lifts up. And then I opened it right out and flattened it, opened the seams, they do need to be a bit inked again, but and then painted it all black. So it actually opens out, and that forms the cover of my little book. And then I started to cover it with paper. So the first thing I did on the inside was use one of the memory box dies. It's the Grand Madison window die, and made a window frame which I've covered in walnut stain ink, and then stuck that onto the front and then put the paper strips around it. These are from Patterns and Solids, I think. No, perhaps the 8x8's, that one. And then I've used one of the Mover and Shapers dies here to make the clock, and from the 8x8 papers the large clock face just fits nicely inside that. And then there's a little skull here, banner, and one of the tiny bats cut out of the paper. And then it says, "Wishing you a happy Halloween." I've used a bottle top and one of the, it's actually that image there, put it into the bottle top and put some glossy accents on it. And then underneath the clock at the bottom I've got an Imaginarium pussycat, scary cat, in the black. So that was the front, so I covered the flap and the front in the same papers, and then I used the TikTok, I think it's called, this one, 8x8 again for the spine. And then once I put the paper on, I punched 2 holes through the book and then added a piece of ribbon and dangled my charms off it. So what have we got? These are the Tim Holtz fragments. So that one says time, that one says flies. What's on that one? I can't remember what I put on. I can't turn them over either. Ookie, sort of spooky. And there's a skull with some wings there, and then just a tab cut from the Tiny Tabs and Tags die from Tim Holtz. So those are my little charms that dingle dangle on there. And then on the back I've cut the lady out of one of the cut apart pieces from the 8x8 papers with her wings, and just put one of the stickers as well on there. Before I stuck that piece of paper on, I put a tab so that the book would close, and there's a magnet in there. If you follow me, you'll know how much I love using magnets. So the magnet just flips over like that, and it holds that little book together. So then for the inside, on the inside of the window I used one of the cut aparts again, and then you can see the other side of it here. And then I just decorated it with the clocks and the same paper I'd used on the front, and then just put 2 pieces of the 6x6 paper at the bottom. Or is that might be a border actually from one of the cut aparts, I think it is. The book, the pages themselves are mounted on a spine, and there is a link to a tutorial already on my video that shows you how to do that, so I'll put that in the description below the video. And then I started to cover the pages. So that one is just, I've used the book front and just stuck that one on. straight down to the paper, so there's no tags or anything in there. And then added one of the little bats and one of the sticker strips as well. So that's the first page. And then throughout the book I've used the banners, the tags, the pockets, the 8x8 papers and the 6x6 patterns and solids. And you can see you get a really, really lovely combination of planes and patterns. So there's pockets, little pockets, and I've just used a straight tag that just slips in there, and then one of the stickers at the top. This side I've made the pockets by folding them over the paper, the backing paper that covers the page, and sticking them behind it so that you get the full width of the page to put your tags in. So that one is just a plain black tag, and this is my Stampin' Up punch here, and then I've put a little sticker there at the back that just slides down there, the little pussycat. And this page I used one of the cut aparts, but across the top, before I stuck it down, I actually slit that with a craft knife and down the side, so it forms a pocket, and then there's just a plain, I call them my lollipop journal tags, and that just it does, should, come on paper, that's it, slide back under there. So I've just got to finish that one off. This page I used one of the cutouts from the cards on the 8x8 paper, and again there's just a lollipop journal tag in there, and then one of the, I think that's from the banners, the little cogwheel, and then the little cogs from the sticker sheet as well on there. And then the next little page I've used one of the lovely pockets, Potions and Charms pocket, and then these are both the 6x6 papers, and then just a lollipop tag in there. Had to get the clocks in, the clocks are fantastic, I love that piece of paper. And then I've just matched it up with the cogs from the 6x6 papers, and again just another little tag just slides in there. Then we go blue. Aren't these just gorgeous? I can't stop making things with these colour combinations, and I'm completely obsessed with them. So if you've been over on my blog, there's clocks and all sorts made with them anyway. So these are the 8x8s, and then I've just put a belly band on this page with two of the flowers cut out from the paper, and then that lovely little tag from the pockets pack to go in there. And then this side I've made a tag up from the balloon and a piece of 6x6 plain orange paper, cut another little balloon for the top, and then a tag straight from the pockets and tags page that just fits on there like that. Gorgeous, love that. And then moving on, I've used another one of the cut aparts, but I've turned it at a slight angle so it's not stuck straight on the page, and then just stuck it down the two sides so that that forms a pocket again. And then there's just a journaling spot, one of my lollipop journaling spots. And then to match that I've used the lovely corset papers, again with just a plain piece of the orange 6x6 papers to make the belly band, and then just a journaling spot again that slides in. Blues again, but I've put them with the oranges, so the cogs, this page is the 6x6 papers, and then I've used some of the banners just on a little piece of black twine, and the tag just slides in there. And then this page again, I've cut the journaling spot and the balloons out of the cut apart and used those to make a pocket, and then back them on the blue spotty 6x6 paper. And then that just fits nicely in there. This little book was designed to take passport size photographs so they can be slotted in as well. They're normally 2 by 3 inches, certainly are over here in the UK. I'm sure they must be international sizes too. So just fit really nicely in here. This page I had to get the crow in on his wheels, and I've used 2 of the little cards. Again, made a pocket out of the cream 6x6 paper, and then just a little tag that slides in. And I had to put this one in. I love that tag. Really gorgeous. The images in this paper collection are beautiful. So that one slides into a pocket there, again made from the 6x6 papers. And the last page, I've gone yellows to match the clocks and just put a belly band on there, and then the tag just pulls straight out, and I've used a little bit of the sticker witching hour from the sticker sheet just to finish the page off. And that just slides in like that. So that's it, everybody. That is my mini album in a matchbook box. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll put the link to the video that shows you how to actually mount the pages. You can mount them on whatever you like then. But how to make the spine and put the pages together. And I'll be back with another video shortly. So thanks for watching.